All right, what is up, everybody? It is Edwin back again for Strictly Comics. I've been gone for a while, but no need to worry. I'm here to do some videos, all right? What I'm going to do is just show a quick video of some books that I picked up for New Comic Book Day Wednesday today, as well as a couple of slabs. A couple of slabs that I actually won in a couple of raffles on some... I'm not going to say where because you're kind of not supposed to do it on where I won these raffles at, but I'm going to show them to you anyways. So let's go ahead and get started. This raffle for this book right here, I did not intend on winning. I did not even intend on playing or participating at all. The only reason why I actually bought a spot for this raffle was because the guy who won a raffle that I was doing basically bought about 60% of the spots because he was just determined to win. He had been on a losing streak, and plus the book that I had, he really wanted. Actually, it was a Batman 497, The Breaking of the Bat, but it was actually a newsstand variant. And I think GPA on those are about $225. So he really wanted that book, and he won it. But then he sent me an invite for his raffle, and I was like, okay. But it was a raffle that had, you could potentially win one of 3 books. So in the 10 spots, if you got into one of the 10 spots, you actually had a 33.3% chance of actually winning a book. And I actually won a book. I won second place. I won this. I'm going to go ahead and show you what the grade is here in just a second. But if you guys can see at the top, it says cover is actually detached. Now, this was a surprise because I did not know the cover was detached when I won it and when I got it in the mail. But to my surprise, I did not know a detached cover could actually get this kind of grade. But as we all know, CGC is the end-all, say-all of comic book grading, and at least that's what some CGC fanboys out there like to believe. So let's go ahead and see what grade CGC gave it. They gave it a 3.5. I did not know a detached cover comic could get a 3.5, but this one did. So it's the first appearance of the Kingpin. I've never had this book. I think I've got like 48 or 49, and then it jumps to like 51 or 52. So with the Daredevil season now in full swing on Netflix, this book is really hard to come by at a reasonable price. And if you guys are wondering how much was the spot that I paid for, I paid $17 for one spot. I won it. I won the mini, and then that put me into one of the 10 spots in the main. So I got this book for $17. Can you believe it? All right. Let's go ahead and show some new books that I picked up from New Comic Book Day Wednesday today. First, no particular order, I picked up Errand Boys issue number 1. I don't really know anything about this, but it was kind of a heavy number 1 week today. A lot of Image number 1s on top of some Marvel and DC. But the one thing I actually liked about this book is that the artwork is actually good on the cover and on the interior pages. A lot of times when I see a number 1, if just the cover looks good and the interior looks like crap, I won't pick it up. So I grabbed that. Also, I picked up this right here, Juke Joint number 1. Now, this is a very interesting book. Looks like some voodoo witchcraft, maybe even some, early Black American history, like in the 50s or 60s or something like that. Maybe gypsy stuff. I'm not sure. But I'll tell you this, guys. If you think that Batman Damned number 1, showing the first appearance of Bruce Wayne, Batwang, Batman's junk, Batpole, whatever you want to call it, is anything, that is nothing compared to what this book has. I was flipping through this book, and there is just, it's riddled with nudity from the very beginning all throughout. So the only reason why the Batman Damned got any kind of attention was because it hit mainstream media's news sites and pretty big web pages and stuff like that. If they would have touched on this book right here, this book would have been worth far more, because I'm pretty sure there's a much smaller print run than Batman Damned number 1. But this is a very highly controversial, in my opinion, comic book. Definitely not for children, but it's just riddled with all kinds of very graphic images. But if anybody knows me and watches my videos, you know that I pick up every image #1, no matter what it is. So I went ahead and grabbed that. The next book that I picked up is Spawn 290. We're getting closer to 300. I'm just going to continue with my Spawn run until at least 300, 301, and then we'll see where the direction that Todd McFarlane wants to go after that. I picked this book up right here, Batman and the Max. Looks like Arkham Dreams. I like Sam Keith. I grew up liking his artwork in the 90s, so this is just pretty much nostalgia factor while I picked this up. Actually, I didn't even notice it. It's actually the B cover. I thought it was the A cover. But anyways, I picked this up. And then also I picked up this book right here. It looks like Batman number 56. This is is that Matina? I can't remember. I was going to get the foil cover, but most of the foil covers were damaged. And this one has a little tick, but it should be able to press out. And so I was going to get both covers, to be honest with you, but because of the foil covers being so damaged, not 9.8 or even 9.6 worthy, I couldn't grab, I couldn't pay for them, so I just went ahead and went with this one. So I don't regret it. And then last book that I picked up for New Comic Book Day Wednesday this week was this book right here, Dead Rabbit #1. I have no idea what this book is about. It's just an image #1, so I just went ahead and grabbed it. And yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a cool looking cover. Didn't even look at the interiors or anything. Just kind of picked it up just because. So that's it. And then last but not least, I got another slab to show you guys. Let me kind of get these books out of the way right here. Here is another Raffle win. So story behind this book is I was trying to trade or purchase this from a friend probably about a month back. And I went ahead and pressed it for him, and he was looking to sell it. It was a raw copy, and he didn't really have any interest in trading. He needed some money, and I understand that. And then that same day, that night, I watched Chilling with the NY Warriors. Actually, no, it was an auction, the NY Warriors. Big E's Comics and Home of the NY Warriors, that long name that he has for his channel. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Anyways, I was watching him, and they had an auction going on, but at the same time, they were also raffling this book off, and it was actually Erod who was raffling this book off. So this is a shout out to Erod and shout out to Big E's and the NY Warriors. This was actually a auction. This was actually a raffle win that they did on their YouTube channel that Saturday night when they were doing auctions. And but I got it the same day that I had wanted the raw copy from my friend. So this was just purely just, call it fate, call it a blessing by God, whatever you want to call it. I call it a blessing by God. Because this was the only book that I did not have from the Rob Liefeld run. I just was not going to pay the ridiculous prices that people are asking for this book. So I want it, and let's go ahead and see what the grade is. It's a 9.2, so I'm very happy with this. I know some people are like, man, I don't want it. It's not a 9.8. I don't care about that. I've even thought about cracking this out because I love my books raw, so I can smell them, read them, flip through them. But for now, I'm going to keep this in the slab. But it's a 9.2. It's near mint minus. Really happy to have this. Won it for, I think it was like $10 a spot, so I think got about $30 into it. This is easily a $300 book, $350 on a good day. So I could not be happier, could not be more pleased. So again, thanks Erod, and just thanks for everybody for watching. But that's pretty much it. Please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And check me out in the next few days because I'm actually going to do a entirely slab haul video, probably Saturday or Sunday. Got 2 submissions in from CGC over the past month, so I definitely want to show those off. Follow me on Instagram if you're not already, because if you are, you can go ahead and see what I've gotten back from CGC. But until then, everybody, keep God first in your life. Enjoy your comic books, and God bless you guys. I will talk to you later. Peace.